Welcome to Logos Bible Software Tutorials. And today we're going to review a commentary. One of the most hardest things, I think, in the whole Bible study process. How do you even commentaries? Commentary range from all kinds, and it just doesn't seem like there's not really an adequate on the categories. The most classical ones are you can have a devotional commentary. You can have a exegetical commentary. You can have a homiletical commentary. You can have a expositional commentary, a critical commentary. But my struggle with that is with all those categories, there's also subcategories. For example, I can have an exegetical commentary, something that does verse by verse, but it's made more for a beginner, and some are made more for someone who's more advanced. Some commentaries presume that you know Greek and Hebrew. And if you don't know Greek and Hebrew, then they're not going to be any good. Some commentaries are because unless you know about the various theology, for example, like the JEPD theory. If you don't know that, then when they talk about this and a priest and the Elohims, and you're just gonna be lost. So what I've done on my page is to categorize them in three different categories, and I'm gonna try to do some subsets. But so the first category that you're going to see, and this one would, and then that the commentary that I review is going to be in this category, and it's going to be the basic category. So when it comes to the basic, I'm looking for commentaries that presume that I'm very new to the Bible study process. I just want something to explain the text. I may not know Greek or Hebrew. I just want to understand it. I just want to understand the passage. I want a big picture type of thing. And then the next one is what I will call an intermediate. This is a kind of in between because it doesn't quite, these commentaries would not necessarily fit in a quote unquote basic, but they don't quite fit into the advanced, and it's a blending of both. And even in this category, just as all the same, is that they all have a variety of different subtopics. For example, I can have an intermediate commentary that is a devotional commentary, more of a devotional. I can have an intermediate commentary, which is going to give me more of a verse by verse. And these are all the various categories. Next is the advanced. When it comes to the advanced, is these commentaries presume you know Greek and Hebrew, probably that you've been to seminary or you have some theology underneath your belt and you know how to navigate these various things, and you're looking for more advanced material. For example, I want to know what's this Greek word and what's this Hebrew word and what are the nuances of this. So with that said, let's review the Holman Bible Commentary. Let's see it. All right, we are in the Holman Bible Commentary. So I want to show you some things first. So this is the Holman Bible Commentary on the Logos Bible software. But one thing I want you to pay attention. So this one, of course, that I already have it. It would cost me $254. But under here that you see that it comes with these packages. So say for instance that you want to purchase this. I would also look at what packages does it come with. So say for instance, I may cost me $254, but I could possibly get this whole commentary set for $30 or even a $40. So just keep that in mind, and that may be a way where that you can I'm going to cut some costs in a very important commentary. Here's another site that I want you to go to. It's called bestcommentaries.com. So what they do is they basically review every commentary that's out. So if you come here to the best, and it is the top commentaries by book. So they have reviewed every commentary, and and they have decided what's the quote unquote best commentary. But as I talked about, that commentaries come in a variety of different types. So, say for instance that they may say that, and this is a wonderful commentary by Word Biblical Commentary, but the only problem is that it's not made for a beginner, and so in that sense, this commentary, if you're new to the Bible study process, would not be good for you. Because that you're not going to be able to understand or even know how to read it. Um, they do this the best commentary by book, by series. So each one of these has a number on it. So and then that they got their legend here. So and then the number here, if I click on it, it's got, and this goes more on to how many pages it is, what kind of commentary. This one here it is by Anchor Yale, and they ranked it 38. Um, and then it tells you what kind of commentary. It's a technical commentary, a critical commentary, and a Jewish commentary. So just keep that in mind. And this number is the rank. So they ranked that the Word Biblical Commentary, that's ranked number 1. That this is a technical and a evangelical. That evangelical might be a bit of a stretch, but anyway, moving on. That this commentary is going to be technical, and this is going to give you a lot of good information about it. So we come back over here. Now it goes to it that they also do the theologies, books on theology. So this is a nice place. So if I want to go, and here is a series, and I want to look at all of the series. So I'm going to click on there. There we are. There we are. So here is every commentary series. So when I come over here, and I'm just going to search for Holman. Here's our Holman of the New Testament. So we click on here. This gives you where it's ranked, our commentary that we're going to, and let's see because we're going to look at Luke. So Luke is ranked number 22. We're also going to look at Psalms. So let's see how they did. This would be in the Old Testament, but so they have a not bad ranking, I think. And they labeled this as non-technical, and it's very much a non-technical commentary. So if I would go back to series again, and I go into Holman and Holman Old Testament, I want to go get Psalms. This is one that we're going to use. They rank this as 106. So they don't rank this very well. But what these commentaries are going to do, they're going to really help you when it comes to studying your Bible. So here's Luke. So here's the thing I'm going to really point out. So you have a title page, and this is how it is in logos. You got the content. Each chapter has very much on, doesn't have a whole lot on an introduction, but that's not why you are using this commentary. It has this nice little introduction, and it's the actual commentary. Here's what I want to zero in on here. They have a main idea and a supporting idea. It's one of the few commentaries that actually has this. And this is invaluable when you are first studying your Bible. And for example, that you are doing the inductive method. So here's what I'm going to recommend. So when you do your study, when you are studying a passage, you figured out that you've done your observation, you've done your interpretation, you've done parallel passages, cross references, uh, you've identified the theology, and now next is that you have the application. And we want to be able to say in one sentence, what is this passage about? So I've done my work on Luke chapter 1, boom. I believe this passage is that the main idea is black. Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do all your own work. Come to this commentary and compare. Come to this commentary. Oh, okay. How close am I? Am I close? Am I more of a nuanced version? And this is just a guide for you, a guide for you to better understand, to better get at. And this is how commentaries should be used. They should be used as a resource and not a crutch. I'm going to also show some other things. So you're not going to need to know any Greek or Hebrew. He's going to talk about this passage very plainly. And that's what you need when you are first studying the Bible. This is exactly what you need. There's no Greek, there's no Hebrew, there's no really theology, that they explain everything. And what's great about this commentary, and why I think it should be number one for beginners, because it presumes you don't know anything, and I don't have to go to seminary in order to use this commentary. It's a wonderful commentary. Go check it out.